we're going to show you how to set up and use two different types of manual antenna tuners. Alright, so these are the two antenna tuners that I'll be showing you how to use today. So this one is my MFJ Versa-Tuner 3. I usually have an amplifier. It's the AL811H version, the 800 watt. So I usually use this antenna tuner for that one, but it's actually in the shop right now. And this one I use mostly portable, as it says, and they're both MFJ. So I will be using this one first on this radio, so I will be showing you guys how to do that. So one of the first steps to tuning your radio is to put your radio into a constant carrier mode, like your digital mode. So after you have it in a constant carrier, you want to set your HF power to about 20 watts. So those are the first two steps. So now I'll show you how to actually tune your radio. Alright, so after you have your radio in digital mode and around 20 watts, the first thing you want to do is to key up on your radio and see where your SWR is at. So as you can see, there's two needles right here, and where those two needles intersect, that is your SWR. So as you can see right here, we have about an 8 SWR, which is not good. The normal range that you want to be for your SWR is, the perfect one would be a 1-to-1 SWR, but the highest you really want to be is about a 2.5 SWR. So the second thing you want to do is, after you key up, the first knob that you want to turn is your inductance. So you turn your inductance till the big needle starts going down, so we can turn this so the needle didn't go down that way. So there, it dropped way down. So now you can see where those cross sections are. It's just about a 1-to-1. So second thing you want to do is you can pick either one of these two knobs and you turn them to get that needle even lower. So as you can see, the needle's bouncing up and down when I turn it. You don't have to turn it a whole lot, just a little bit usually makes a big difference. So that's about as low as I can get with that knob. So then you move to the next knob. So you turn that one and get it as low as you can. So that's about as low as I can get it. And you can see where those two needles cross now, it is a perfect 1-to-1 SWR. Alright, so the next step is to turn your power up a little bit. So right now it is on 20 watts, so you can go ahead and turn it up to about 40 watts, and then you can stop there and then you can start tuning again. Okay, so now that we have it on about 40 watts, we can start tuning again. So we key up. So it is still about a 1-to-1 SWR, but we can again start with the inductance to see if we can get it any lower. So it's about as low as you can get it. And then again, you can start with any knob. So this time I'll start with this knob. Okay, so it's bouncing up and down. Alright, so that's about as low as we can get it. And then we'll go to this knob. So that is right there, is about as low as we can get it. So as you can see on this needle right here, that would be our power. So that's 0, 10 watts, and then so on all the way to 50 right there. So right here it is in between 10 and 50. So right there is about 30 to 35 to 40 watts right there. So just about what we're putting out of our radio. Alright, so now that we have tuned with 40 watts, we can go ahead and push the function and go up to all the way to 100 watts. Alright, so now that we're on 100 watts, we can key up and see where our SWR is. So our needle, you can see, has went up to about a 1.2 SWR. So again, we just turn our inductance knob a little bit to as low as we can get it. So that's about as low as I can get the inductance knob. Then you can key off a little bit and let your radio cool down just for a second. Then again, start with any knob. So it's right there. So it's going way up. So right there is about as low as I can get it. Now the next knob. Alright, so about right there is as low as I can get it. So as you can see, this needle right here is just barely going up, which that is still a 1-to-1 SWR. And right here you can see our power out is 100 watts. Alright, so now I'm going to show you how to use a antenna tuner like this MFJ portable one. Alright, so the first step, just like the big one, is to turn your radio down to about 20 watts and put it in a constant carrier mode like digital. So after that, the main difference is on this inductance, it's a knob instead of a roller inductor. So what you want to do on this inductance knob is, instead of keying up while turning it, you want to turn it, key up to see what your SWR is, unkey, turn it, see what your SWR is, and you want to turn it all the way down until you find your lowest SWR. And then after that, you key up. While keying up, you can turn these knobs, again it doesn't matter which order, to get this needle as low as you can so it's a 1-to-1 SWR.